when we were writing the screenplay for The Black Russian, we wanted to draw on real life issues that are happening in that part of the world. And one of the biggest issues over there is not only the drugs, but how politicians and the police themselves are involved in the whole process. So in our film, when the protagonist, Colin, the lawyer, goes to India to look for his fiancée, he comes across those very same issues where the police force, the politicians are in collusion with these narco-terrorists. And it becomes a very interesting, compelling story because you have this guy who already is in a foreign land and he's going to all the proper sources to get help, but the actual help is not the help. They're actually the enemy. So we use those real life elements that we've seen happen in that part of the world and transpose them onto our screenplay and use it to tell this story.
Did art imitate life in any sense when you were over there? Did you encounter anyone trying to stop you or any resistance?
Well, we were shooting in the northern region of India, which borders Pakistan. So it's an area that is under heavy surveillance from the Indian Army. So we had a lot of Indian Army personnel around, and it was our line producers told the crew, like, after a certain amount, after dark, make sure you're back at the hotel and so forth. So although the setting was safe, we didn't have any incidents. You definitely felt the presence of the Army, and you kind of got a feeling of that the area wasn't as pristine as one would think if you just looked at the scenery.
How did you conduct yourself, and how did you advise the other staff members, or crew members, to conduct themselves? I mean, was it not to make eye contact, or just be incredibly respectful, or not even engage with them?
No, I actually told the crew, I said, look, you're here in India, you go out and have a good time. Go out there and meet people, explore, do what you got to do, but stay in a group and just be back before a certain time. And whenever you're going anywhere, make sure you take one of our local guys with you. So I encourage them to actually meet people and talk to people and not to be standoffish, because there were a lot of tourists in the area as well. And just, be smart about it, go in groups and also use the resources that we have, like the drivers and so forth, and explore.